Hey, what's going on, people? It's here. It's your blind buddy coming at you again. uh, on I don't know, it was a Tuesday morning now. And this here is on a new year, man. And the 26th, and the messages don't stop. The days don't stop. They keep going. It don't matter what year it's in. So the spirit is always working. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I had to get up this morning and say, what time is it? About 2, 3 o'clock. It's still happening.
3:33.
3:33 in the morning. And I get up, and this is what the deal is. This one comes to me with women, with woman, and it comes to me with the equality and the things that women do in this world and the things that men do in this world and the way this world comes together as one. It's supposed to come together as one with the two sexes. You know what I'm saying? You follow where I'm coming?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there ain't but two genders on the face of the planet. There's male and then there's female. All right, and there's good and then there's evil. There's two sides to everything. There's a front and then there's a back. There's a top and then there's a bottom. So when where I'm going is there's two sides. And there's equality on each side, but there's a difference to each side. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, because of the equality of a square is only because of it being a square. But if there's two sides to that square, then both sides bear the same responsibility. Don't you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And this message is to woman in her equal share of what's supposed to be. If she wants to share the responsibility, then you'll share accountability. Because, it's just like a mirror. There ain't but one side of a mirror responsible for showing you your
Right.
reflection.
Right.
The other side has no responsibility, even though it's equal to the proportion of the mirror itself. There ain't but one side of the mirror responsible for showing actual reflection. Now, if the mirror argued about its equality in showing what was on one side's responsibility, then all you would have is a piece of plexiglass. All you would have is a window pane. And when you look through a window pane that has equal size and equal responsibility, all you do is see clear through it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the fight that woman wants keeps everybody from seeing the responsibility and where everything comes from. You see what I'm saying? Everything that comes from within. What comes from within a mirror? Huh? The one side. And I hope, I say this, and I'm hoping that women start to understand where I'm coming from. When you want to be equal to the one, then you bear the same responsibility. When you want to get in the way of the one, all you do is clear off when no one can see what only one is responsible for. One side is only responsible for everything that happens. You understand what I'm saying? So the one side that wants to be equal is just getting in the way, and it's causing confusion as to where everything comes from. That life comes from only one. God allows and makes life happen for himself. You got to understand this. God created all things for himself, and he created an image of himself. And that image makes life happen. God makes life happen for an image of himself. And the image of himself makes life happen for an image of itself. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there go the other side. See, when you see the reflection of what is happening, then you see a constant reflection of life continuing.
Mm.
You see, but when you want to take away the one side of the mirror, then you can't see anything other than straight through. And what can you see straight through if you pointed up a piece of plexiglass pointed into the darkness?
Mm-hmm.
We'll never see a reflection of anything. What makes it? Who can tell you? What only the person that makes a mirror can tell you what makes it reflect. What he put on the back of it, the way you can see through it, where you can see one side. He can't tell you. He can even tell you what he put together where you can see through it. How many people know what a mirror is made out of, other than the person that made the mirror? You understand where I'm coming from? So that right there in itself ain't but one part to the story, and that's the one that made the mirror. And the one that looked through it can only do one thing, wonder what made that mirror. You know what I mean? If you scratch off what made it, then you'll clearly see where it came from. You'll just see through it and you'll never see anything on the one, you'll never see the one side of it again. So anytime you stand in the way of the one that makes life happen for the all, then you just hold yourself up to the darkness, and that's all you'll see, yourself constantly fall into a place where you'll never see a reflection of anything that makes life happen for everything. You know what I mean? So that's where the one God, it will always be. Now ask yourself, woman, do you want to still continue to try to be equal to the one? Or do you want to get into place and stand to the one side so the one can make life happen for all? Because you're not the one that makes life happen. Mm-hmm. Now, you have to also ask yourself, if God held you responsible, you will be held responsible in one respect. Mm-hmm. Because here on earth, there's one thing you'll never be able to deny. There ain't one man on the face of this earth here without you. So you bear responsibility for every man on the planet. Now ask yourself, do you still want the same? You want to be equal to God? Huh? Do you really want to be equal to God? You want to still be equal to man? Or do you want to be in the place where God puts you and stay there? The one that makes life happen for the one that he created in the image of himself is the one you're supposed to be following, not trying to take over, not trying to be equal to. There's two sides to a mirror. But there ain't but one creator of the mirror.
Right.
There ain't no two sides of a piece of plexiglass, because you can't tell one side from the other. You know what I mean? You just look through it. So I come to y'all with this 2026 blast of knowledge. I want to see how many of y'all can understand it and grab a hold to it, so we can all be in a place to where the one makes life happen for all. And that's where none of us fall from looking through a piece of plexiglass where we'll see none of y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Blind buddy, baby.